All right, hi, it's Brooke. I'm here with my two friends, Lauren and Hallie, and we are going to be giving some more advice about what it's like to be an underclassman at Ohio University. So, Hallie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Hali Milivojevic, and I am a sophomore, about to be a junior. I live in Crawford Hall and have lived on South Green last year too. My major is dietetics, and yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
Lauren?
Hi, I'm Lauren Drummond. I'm a sophomore. I also live in Crawford. My major is exercise physiology, and I'm also minoring in psychology and business.
And you girls are roommates. This is the first time you're rooming together?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
lived on the same floor last year.
Where did you live last year?
McKinnon?
So, the front floor.
Yeah.
This is your second time on the front floor. If you could give some advice to incoming freshmen about housing, what would they be?
I would pick, when you fill out your housing, I'd pick East Green first, and then South, and then West, mainly because I don't really like West unless you are a science major and need to take labs, but East Green's nice to be on, but you don't want to get stuck in the back of South.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get on the front floor.
So it really kind of depends on your major. I know a lot of athletes, they live on West because it's close to all the sports places.
Art majors would be in East Green.
Yeah. Cool. So the next thing I want to talk about are some good study spots that you find to be, I don't know, quiet and useful. So Lauren, why don't you give us some of your favorite spots to study at?
My number one favorite place to study at is the 7th floor of the Alden Library, because you can sit in little cubicles and it's always really quiet up there. It's like 24-hour quiet, I think. And the 2nd floor is always really, really noisy.
Yeah.
And then my second favorite place to study is the front room in Baker, because you can get coffee and they always have music on, and it's busy, but if you're not really studying for something, it's nice to sit there.
Yeah. I've always found at Baker everyone's always on their computers and they always have their headphones on.
Yeah.
And it's good to go to the front room, unlike other coffee spots, because if you have the flex plan, you can use your flex points, or if
I'm
you have
already
Bobcat
on mine.
Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So the next thing I want to talk about are good spots to eat in Athens, besides the dining halls, because everyone gets sick of the dining halls. So give us some of your favorite spots to eat at.
Well, I just got Bagel Street Deli, which is awesome, but I wouldn't want to wait in the long lines because it takes forever to get the sandwich. And then, of course, Jimmy John's, but that's like after a late night. And $4.95 Chinese, probably the best and worst decision of your life.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go with Big Mama's, just because I think it's better than Chipotle, and at late at night, if it's like a weekend or a Thursday, it's always crowded at the door, so that sucks, and you always have to go with something else. But definitely Big Mama's.
Yeah, well, I disagree. I love Chipotle. But, okay, so if you could give three three things you would advise freshmen who are coming to Ohio University, like what to bring, like what to expect, like what would be three things?
You can start.
I tell them to bring a really good comforter, because I really like sleeping, and
Okay.
you need to have a comfortable bed. And then also a fan.
Lots of fans.
Because the rooms are hot.
Yeah.
And third thing, lots of shoes. Because the bricks, especially if you're a girl, they like tear apart your shoes. And you could go through like pairs of shoes.
Yeah. And especially if you don't have AC in the room. I mean, you guys have AC in the room.
Last year, we didn't. First day, I had one fan. I almost died of heat. So the next day, I had to get like 5 more fans. But
what would you bring, Hallie?
I mean, one of the things, I would probably just like make sure you have more than you think you should bring, because you bring extra stuff, like extra cleaning supplies, extra food, like extra clothes, then like you won't have to like go home and like get stuff or have your mom send stuff down. And besides like bringing stuff,
Yeah, lots of underwear.
Yeah,
so you don't have to do your laundry.
Yeah, you don't want to do your laundry every week. And I'd say if you're coming in as a freshman, that you should maybe try and like look into the majors and like get an idea of what you want to take, and then look at the classes that you would need to take for that major, so you don't end up like me and having to take a whole bunch of sciences and I figure out my major midway through my sophomore year. So I'd get most of my stuff done already, but
yeah. Just especially with your major, just come in with a plan.
Yeah, at least
like,
look at stuff.
Yes, because like you need to fill tiers to graduate, and if you can fill them with requirements for your major, that's the best way to do it, so you're not taking classes you don't need.
That, and some classes aren't offered certain quarters, so like if you can't get into it, then you have to wait like a year or something to get it.
So
going.
To sum it up, make sure like the first day you get here, like the first day all the buildings are open, go talk to your advisor and just get an understanding of the type of classes you have to take. So
and meet people.
Yeah, and meet a lot of people.
Yeah, join organizations. That's the
join
best
clubs.
way.
Clubs, organizations, meet people in your hall. Don't be shy. Open your door. Leave it open.
Because these people are going to be your neighbors
friends
and your friends for a long time. All right, very good. Well, thanks for talking with us.
Bye.
Bye.